Let's grow a pumpkin to talk about. Pumpkin to talk about. Backyard of your house. Pumpkin to talk about. Growing Brussels sprouts. Growing big. Pumpkin to talk about.
What's up, Alan with Albuquerque Gardening. Today is Sunday, July 27th. Let's check in on the plant. So the seed is 2083 Bledsoe. Some things have gotten better since I have not been watering as aggressively. As you can tell in this area, things have filled in a little bit more on the vines, and that's awesome. Real happy about that. So this whole spot's pretty much filled in now. So it is 34 days after pollination today. And yeah, we've been hitting mid-90s pretty consistently. Yeah, so the vines are still kind of growing, which is good. Maybe I need to go through and turn on the watering in a little bit, but yeah, I could probably use it. A little closer into the patch, it's a little bit more moist. On the outsides, it stays a little drier. Look at this thing rising up over the canopy of leaves. So the end of the vine is actually growing the side vines now. Took its time wanting to do that, but now that that's happening, that's a good sign. I'm happy with that. So we might just get this whole area filled in after all. Something interesting that's happening with the mist system is it's creating pooling when it's not on. There's several different pools under the drip emitters, but under the misters, but whatever. Let's get in close and check out Gorgeous, otherwise known as Gordy. Step back so I can get this in frame. So yeah, 2083 Bledsoe. Today's day 34. Doing pretty good. Yesterday I did a measurement earlier in the morning. I tend to do my measurements at night, but the measurement was right about 347 yesterday for day 33. We were doing about 25 pounds a day. So I will do a measurement here in a little bit and we'll see if that's accurate. Starting to get some color. I'm liking that. Also noticing the stripes are coming in. She's going to have some nice white striping all through the skin. That's what I liked about my pumpkin last year, is the striping that it had. So get some close-ups on the skin of this thing. It may not be as pretty as last year's pumpkin. I'm noticing some scuffs, some cantalouping. Nothing too crazy though. Take a peek on the back side near the vine. No cracking. Things are looking good. Haven't had to do a whole lot of adjusting of the vine. Yeah, still nice and slacky. Good. Yeah, day 34, things are looking nice. I did overfeed yesterday. I might have burned a couple leaves. Hopefully it's nothing too much, but I did my mix of the Master Blend tomato fertilizer. Might have been a little bit too strong of strength. Yeah, there's a couple spots where I'm seeing some burning. But, yeah, it's gonna happen. These side vines, I probably should terminate these here pretty soon since we have these ones starting to pop out. Yeah, so as long as we've got that watering under control, things seem to be a lot happier all around. The measurements on this fruit have been a little more wide than it is long. on the end-to-end measurements, so that's cool. It's gonna be a little bit of a longer fruit. I've moved it twice to accommodate its growth. Make sure that vine back there is not bending, no kinking. Gotta support the vine. Been making sure to give this thing CalMag. The calcium is real important. I've also been making sure to give it silica. Silica is real important for strong cell walls, so we can try to avoid any splits. Yeah, let me get a measurement in real quick. Just did a calculation, the measurements, and this is what we got. 68.5 end to end, 72.5 side to side, 109 circumference. So OTT 250, estimated weight for today, day 34, 367. I'll take that. I do normally do my estimations, my measurements later in the evening, around 7 or 8. It's about 2 or 3 in the afternoon right now, so it's not too bad. It's exactly 20 pounds from yesterday. I'll take it. These are just estimations, but I'm not mad about it. She's looking big. She's looking big, and she's gonna be orange. She's gonna be round. She's gonna be tall. She's already pretty tall. I think she might end up being taller than last year's pumpkin. That would be pretty cool. But we'll see how that goes. I'm sure the rest of this stuff will fill in over the next week and really bump up our numbers. Maybe the reason we only had 20 pounds over the last 24 hours is due to the vines. I'm sure if we terminated these, we could focus a lot of growth right into the fruit. So we might do that. Might cut off that one, and I'll trim off the ones that have filled in that space over there, and that'll do us a good amount. This area never quite filled in, but that's alright. I do want to shout out Gonzo Farms again. That Raptor Roots, I use it pretty much every feeding, along with the Zamina's elixir. I like that stuff. It seems to be helping. I'm seeing a lot of healthy roots. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. Let's check in next week.